Number two of the night. We're starting here early on the CRL, something you don't really see ever here. We got New York SubPar, Old Guys, Texas. Little silver pre-made action happening here as we're starting off here with New York SubPar so far, getting that time and starting off right.
Yeah, this will be an interesting match here for our second Silver Series of the night. Excited to see how these two teams are shaping up here on the Hossie hardpoint. You know, P1 here can be a mixy back and forth, not a whole lot of time secured for either of these two teams so far, and then overall, it never turns out to a whole lot of time. You're looking for that P2 rotation really more than anything here on this Hossie hardpoint.
Yeah, P2 super important here with this garage. Obviously, just get an AR, send him up on Lambo here. As Chong is absolutely just ripping. I believe that was Jakey Poo off that Lambo. So we do see two kills coming down here for the side of Old Guys Texas here. We're going to see some challenges coming in from side door and front door as we see a split happening here with Chong looking in the back. But we do have two players from the side of New York here. Front garage here looking to make an impact here with Jakey Poo and co. Chong able to pick up one, not able to pick up that other here as Jakey Poo able to get a two-piece in time, able to take secure or control of that for herself.
Yeah, and New York SubPar off to a good start here, securing this P2. They've got some support from their teammate coming in and out as well, so they should be able to continue to keep these Old Guys Texas players in the backside of the spawn. That's really the big part here is you're securing a humongous chunk of time here on the P2, and you're setting yourself up well for the P3 rotation as well. You see some players holding out gardens and holding out the mid lobby push as well. We see Sloth here for the scrap time. He's going to get gunned there by that's King Drew. And now we're going to be making our way over here towards the P3. We're going to see SubPar set up first, but typical Ninja is looking to get lost here in the back of their spawn, playing through the office side as well. Solid start so far from the New York SubPar, though. Old Guys Texas, though, breaking into this P3. Looking to make the, disparity between the scores here come down just a little bit.
Yeah, Old Guys Texas there first. Not able to do exactly what I think they wanted to offer it, but they are able to at least gain some sort of control here towards the middle as New York SubPar just continue to get trades down here. But Old Guys Texas, they get a little bit of a wrap there, able to control this time for a couple of seconds here before the side of New York already back in action here. This has been a back and forth hit already.
Yeah, I mean, this still has been mixy as you can really get, and we're seeing two players rotate already and go touch grass here. May have caught some nice timing, but we're going to see, I think that was number 5, Drew, able to get a kill there, but we're still going to see some more players and more guns going down here. Going to be Chong left. He's going to get killed by Go Touch Grass. So ultimately, New York SubPar going to secure this P4 rotation, and they're looking to, switch this lead here already and look to grow their advantage just a little bit more.
New York SubPar so far have been doing a great job getting that rotation over towards new time, being able to hold at least the first few seconds here. Old Guys Texas still making this a competitive match. We only see a 15-second point difference in the game so far here with a P4 that can be pretty locked down for some teams, but we're seeing pretty mixy so far. Some gunfights coming down on both sides. Excuse me. We're seeing both teams kind of get those spawners up and ready for some gunfights here. So with I believe only 20 seconds left. So far, it's been either contested or on the side of New York SubPar the whole time. So New York SubPar doing a good job so far, but that lead's definitely not going to be as big as they want.
Yeah, it's not going to be as big as you'd like from that first rotation of hills, but ultimately, 20-point lead is solid after the first set. It's going to, potentially lead to success if you kind of shore up a couple of the things that you need to work on this rotation. But we're seeing Old Guys Texas here into time first, and they're going to have some mixiness come down here, but I think they're going to secure the P2 spawns as well. So we're seeing New York SubPar spawn out towards the office side and log side of the map as well. That's going to lead to them being able to jump in time, but with all three players going down low, King Drew's able to get a pick up top. He's looking for more players. He knows they're close. He's going to get shot in the back here from the office side, going to get jumped on, and that's going to be the side of Old Guys Texas. Make that all 4, if I'm not mistaken, going to be off spawn here. The last player left up close. Waffles towards the top. He's going to be able to get a kill. But we see one player able to slip the net. That's going to be number 4, Jakey Poo. He's going to get caught as well. Old Guys Texas, they're doing a good job of catching those players off the rotation, being able to secure themselves the initial positioning here on P2. But Go Touch Grass is kind of taking a little dip in the water there, looking to hide and allow his teammates to get in and help him out to get those kills and secure this P2 rotation.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not to get in the water there, but that was a good play just to wait for his teammates there, play his life, and be able to kind of do it for his team here as they start to fight towards his back garage side here. So we still see a contest coming in as old guys Texas are finally able to get some stability. And as I say that, Slothy comes in with a two-piece towards side door. So still a very mixy hard point. We got one player left on time here. I believe that is Ninja, able to win the first one, not able to win the second, but Old Guys Texas keeping this hill mixy, which is not what we usually see on this P2, but is good to see from the side of Old Guys Texas so this lead doesn't get out of hand.
Yeah, it's good to get some scrap time here, but unfortunately Slothy's going to slide in side door like he just has loved to do so far. These first two rotations, going to be able to pick off both those two players old and secure this scrap time and push their advantage just a little bit. And the rest of his teammates are all getting set up over for the garden side. Go touch grass with a nice kill there as well from the U side. Ultimately, Old Guys Texas with the numbers from that 3 dead are going to be able to secure this early time and kind of look for these New York SubPar players off of spawn here on the garden side as well. So solid rotation there and a nice little break from the side of Old Guys Texas, just being able to win some good gunfights and get their main advantage and ultimately play out in the time.
Yeah, they're doing a good job so far here. We do see an outside route here. Maybe can take him off. Get a little bit of off angle there from Ninja. Unfortunately, not able to do exactly what he needed to. But Old Guys Texas continuing to keep this mixy, not letting New York SubPar get too far ahead. They are still down by 50, so they're going to need to not just contest a hill, but they are going to need to win some gunfights and hold a hill here. It looks like they should have the rest of the time here. Bring that in closer here with Chong. Able to, or towards New already, able to win the first gunfight. There are going to be 2 more players there. He's got Drew here to help him. Drew's able to pick up one here. The last player, close right. He's going to read it there, and that's going to get a kill. Slothy was last alive towards that mid door. He is going to fall. The rest of these players are going to be spawned on boat here. So this could be the hill for Old Guys Texas.
Ooh, nice chat out of Chong there. Yeah, this could definitely be your hill here. P4 is a really good hill to secure a huge chunk of time.
Oh my
And
goodness,
Chong is
Chong!
working everybody on his big streak here now, doing a whole lot for the Old Guys Texas roster here. Looking, he just keeps going. This guy's not going to die on this hill. But ultimately, you know, we see that lead just shrink all the way down already to single digits at this point in time, basically not a lead at all. And, you know, if you're Old Guys Texas, you're totally happy with what you just did on that hill. And you're still in a position to kind of contest up this whole time as well, to keep your advantage even close still. But we're going to see them taking their routes through the middle of the map here, looking to get these players off of this hill time. Unfortunately, New York SubPar has the advantage. They're going to be able to play these trades effectively, get a 3 down, secure the rest of the scrap time, and then now we're going to be making our way for this third rotation here towards P1 again.
Yeah, Old Guys Texas really on the back of Chong there. We're able to make something on that P4. Unfortunately, really just kind of ended the hard point exactly where they started. First half was really good. Second half, they just unfortunately got a 4 dead and weren't able to pick up anything. They are picking up time here on P1. They got in the first 10 or so seconds here, able to make this a 10-point game here for the side of New York, and they've controlled P1 the majority of this game. We saw them get quite a few points the first and second rotation, so they're looking to do the exact same here. I think this will be big from the side of OGT. They haven't gotten a lot of rotations towards this P2, and when they have, they've kept it pretty mixy, so I'm looking for them maybe to hit a little bit of an early rotation here after they get these first kills, but we do see number 4 and Jakey Poo already there, going to be hitting the back, but OGT really needs to hold this garage here. They feel like that's something that could really swing the game in their favor here, as they're going to have about a 10-point deficit.
Yeah, and you know, 10-point deficit is not bad at all. That's where we were going to start this rotation before that P4. So they're in the hill time first. The big thing for them during the time is going to be watching the side door push. Yeah, as soon as I say that, you know, Woozy's just able to slide right in and get a 3-piece there. This New York SubPar team loves to chow in from that side door push. So if you're able to get back into time here, if you're the Old Guys Texas roster, you got to be ready for those side door hits coming as well. They're going to send 2 players in the back, able to pick up, go touch grass there. It's going to be left up to 1 player side door and 1 player overhead as well to secure this for the side of the New York SubPar. And Drew is able to make a nice pinch through the front door, but unfortunately not going to be those players spawning behind them rocks. So from my perspective here, New York SubPar going to secure this scrap time, going to get closer to that 220 mark, and we're going to be making our way towards that P3 over there. And it looks like Old Guys have a little bit of a setup here going. They're going to be looking for these players rotating here now.
This is exactly what they need with this setup. And right as I say that one of them is gonna fall, we do see one blast player here, but New York Subpar's in time, collecting those points for their team. But Old Guys Texas, they need to get on here. They need to win some gunfights here as well. New York Subpar have 25 for the win. I believe I heard a Hellstorm coming in there from the side of Chong, just trying to get some positioning for his team, get some knowledge here. There's going to be one player towards you with him. A little bit weird gunfight going down towards the Garden Hut side. But Old Guys Texas still in time, able to win. Chong able to win a huge gunfight for his team there. As we see some fights coming down towards 10, I believe that's going to be Woozy with another 3-piece there. And they are still able to win it on this hill. Ninja able to get the first kill, really just trying to buy time for his team.
Shot out of there from Ninja, able to help his teammates out from that top plat positioning, able to get this last 17 seconds to go towards the side of Old Guys Texas. Typical Ninja just keeps flying around. These players off spawn rotation. King Drew unfortunately a double job there. Typical Ninja there, able for the support, but goes for the lead to get taken out. But Chong's able to win those last 2 gunfights to secure this rotation over here towards P4. His other teammates aren't super close, though. He's got some more gunfights going down, able to make that player back off from the side of the SubPar. And ultimately, this was Chong's home on the last rotation. It's probably going to be his home again, but we see a nice flank coming through from the side of the SubPar. But again, Chong just owning P4 here. His teammates are here for support as well. And this lead has grown ever closer from the side of Old Guys Texas.
Yeah, and they're going to know where they're spawning at now here. They're all trying to hit through mid from the side of New York Subpar. There's going to be everybody dead on hill. Unfortunate from the side. We saw a couple lineups from OGT, but this is going to be do or die for him. They got to get to this hill. We see 3 players here. We see Chong with a huge flank, able to pick up 1, able to pick up 2, not able to get that 3rd, able to get that 3rd eventually with the pistol here. We do see some trades coming down. It's going to be 1 person left on hill with Old Guys Texas. They are going to bring this into about a 10-point lead here. We do see a contest coming down. This could be for the win for the side of New York Subpar. They're just hitting this contest, trying to buy some time. Old Guys Texas are able to come up. P1 is popped. Old Guys Texas are on that as well. So this could come down to the wire here as New York Subpar able to pick up the first 2. Looking for that 3rd guy on hill. Unfortunately going to fall and 1 player left last alive. Unfortunately going to fall there, and that's going to be the game for the side of New York Subpar.
Yeah, I mean, great solid map there out of the New York Subpar. Whenever you have an advantage on a map like Hossie, it's so hard to make that comeback happen. And Old Guys Texas was really close. If they would have secured that entire time on that P4 there, they would have been in a much better place for success on that P1 as well. But being, only 7 points away from the victory, it's easy for the Subpar to play their advantage, get a couple different kills, and then just ultimately jump the time. And when all 4 of your players are off spawn with 7 seconds left, loading in here, we're going to see the Old Guys Texas roster here first on the offensive side. They're going to be looking to take this bomb over towards the B site. There's going to be at least 1 Subpar player here close contesting rock side, as well as a player up towards the mid side as well. So this bomb's not going to be completely free, but we're seeing Falafel's kind of throwing some nice shoulders towards mid. Slothy's going to jump up though. Slothy's got some good timing there, able to get that first blood, and now those Subpar players are going to push out through the lobby side and be looking to make this flank here towards the rock side.
Yeah, and New York Subpar are able to take that man advantage pretty early on, and so we'll see what Old Guys Texas can do here on offense. Bomb was going down, gonna get interrupted by some gunfire here. Typical Ninja really just trying to wait, see when he can get this office timing. That player is gonna rotate towards that plat. Ninja gonna get a free kill right as we get off of him on Codcaster. Bomb's gonna start going down here. Typical Ninja does not see Slothy laying down there, so it's gonna be left in a 2v3 for the side of Old Guys Texas with the chase coming down mid, but this gives time for Woozy to get onto site, clear out the site, and so his teammates know. But look at this. Old Guys Texas hit that free rotate over to A. They're going to get this bomb down for free, and New York Subpar are going to have to retake.
Yeah, that rotato potato coming in there from the Old Guys Texas roster, able to slip the net through middle. They're going to kind of play a little bit split here, so it's going to come down to some key 1v1s here as we're seeing Drew playing towards the plat side. He's going to get that player across, but he's going to see him as well. That's going to be a kill going down from Woozy, the New York Subpar. But Chong gets a nice timing there, able to get 2, and now we're going to see a 1v1 here between Woozy and Chong. We're going to see Woozy probably on that submachine gun. It's going to be towards the garden side. It's going to get some bad timing. And Chong there with a nice 1v3. I mean, that's just clinical plays. He just holds his position really well in that corner, and then ultimately gets the timing in his favor, seeing one player slide across, doesn't see him, and the other player just not facing towards him at all. So solid rotation there from the side of Old Guys Texas, and Chong ultimately catching some good timing like you need in search and able to win that round for his boys.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anybody you want last alive after that first map, what we saw, it's definitely going to be Chong. So, uh, good job on him, kind of saving his team's butt there. But with Chong and I forget who it was with him. Uh, that's just a great rotation to A there. I mean, a good reset, able to play some different angles that New York Subpar may not know. And I mean, you get the first kill, but unfortunately, you just don't play together as a team well enough. And Falafels here sees the person on the bomb planting. What a great kill. Take notes of that spot for search and destroy here. That's going to be bomb down on bomb. Falafels is going to see that. So the side of Old Guys Texas are going to start this rotate over. Um, Unfortunately, Chong is going to fall. Go touch grass. Unfortunately, not able to get the kill. Falafels here on the stairs. Good trade coming down here for Drew. It's going to be a 1v1 with Drew and Woozy. Woozy does know where Drew was at last, and Drew has no idea. He gets the pre-aim there on Woozy, and unfortunately, going to lose that gunfight. I mean, man, the Jackal buff or nerf better be coming in.
I think that Jackal's pretty balanced here. I mean, we're gonna see Woozy, nice little side shell here. He's definitely pre-aiming. Doesn't get the first bullet hit on him first at all. I think that was just a nice, clean, fair gunfight between the AR and the SMG that we've got there. That's just my personal opinion, but I think that was pretty clean. No? No, you disagree? Okay, okay. I understand. I understand. Solid shots there from Woozy, though, using the most OP gun in the game. Able to win that round for his boys there. Left up in a 1v1 again. He's able to clutch that one up for him. So we're going to see the Old Guys Texas roster here changing their play a little bit. They're looking to get active over here towards the garden side. Jakey Poo's going to know that there's some players over here. None of his teammates are coming to help him quite yet. Going to put some shots down. Not able to finish off that kill. And now we're going to see some support coming through. Woozy's able to pick up typical ninja here from the backside, trying to make his way into office. We're going to see another kill come down onto King Drew. Chong's going to be the last player left up here in Gardens. He's going to be able to pick that bomb up, and he's going to be looking to rotate out and potentially make his way towards the B bomb. But number 6, that's Woozy, potentially going to read this as he's trying to make his way through Rockside. Falafels is going to get some shots taken as well as he's going to rotate out.
Yeah, if there's anybody you want, we're gonna say this over and over. It's Chong. I mean, evens that up to be a 2-on-2 here. Falafels might get great timing here on Go Touch Grass. He's gonna see him. Unfortunately, not gonna get that pickup. So Chong is gonna get ideas on where Go Touch Grass was. He's not gonna see him cross here. Shots are gonna be coming down from the side of New York Subpar, but Chong able to get out. Able to do something here. He's going to be holding this B bomb site. They are not sure where he's at all. He's going to be a little aggressive. Unfortunately, going to lose that gunfight, and it's going to be 2-1 New York Subpar.
Yeah, really nice double chow there from the New York subpar team. Chong might have had some good timing there if he kind of held the heady. Might have been able to get the first person, and then might have been able to get the second one sliding across as well. But unfortunately, goes for a couple steps forward, gets caught with his gun down, and then Go Touch Grass is able to get that slide shot. Ultimately, solid round there from the New York subpar. I would have liked to see Falafels maybe rotate back out towards mid, but he was trying to get aggressive, trying to catch some timings on some players. But unfortunately for him, Go Touch Grass was not touching grass in the corner. He was actually touching rocks in the corner, so counter to his name. But ultimately, solid round number 3 there, able to take the lead here, 2-1 in this Hossie Search and Destroy map number 2. New York subpar gonna send 2 players mid, and 2 of their players are going towards the garden side. And they're going to be completely uncontested here, so we could see this bomb go down really fast if they understand that this positioning is here for them.
Yeah, number 3 here looking to make a move. Nobody watching this flank, so he could have been free here. Number 5 gonna be on top of that staircase. Don't know if anyone was there. Chong able to pick up 1 kill, even that or get this team advantage a little bit there. Drew's gonna be backing off the flank, hitting towards the single here. So the side of OGT just need to kind of work a little quickly to find these players. Jakey Poo's going to be back garden. He's going to see 1 player. Shots are going to go down. They're going to find at least 2 players there. Falafel's able to pick up 1. Knows that Jakey Poo's on that outside and know that the other person's you. And this going to be left with Chong in a 1v2. Is going to see that player cross. Able to put shots down. Not able to confirm a kill just yet, though. But Jakey Poo's just going to be playing his life. So this should be a win for the side of New York.
Yeah, really solid teamwork there from the side of New York. You see Slothy just going for those slide checks on the bomb, playing his life really well. And even if he died, Jakey Poo's in a perfect position to just stay alive. And ultimately, if Slothy loses that gunfight early and dies, then he can follow up for that kill relatively fast. So really solid team play there with the post plant setup from the side of New York subpar. I would have liked to see Falafels maybe get another kill from that flank that he had there, but just unfortunately not able to see Jakey Poo being stuck on the outside fences there, and he's going to get shot in the side. But, solid little stretch we've got from the New York subpar here, winning 3 rounds in a row. And, they're looking to kind of keep pressing their advantage here on this defensive side. And Old Guys Texas is just going to kind of fan out in this map and just kind of look for these picks and ultimately try to put the momentum back in their favor again.
Yeah, just as a reminder, Old Guys Texas, the only round that they won was a 1v3 coming from the hands of Chong. They've had man advantage in, I believe, a couple rounds here, and unfortunately unable to capitalize on those. So they're looking to do that here. Number 6 there in Woozy is going to be watching that bomb from underneath those stairs on that B side. He's going to get a little bit aggressive on the B, pretty much at the wrong time as players start to come. And unfortunately, is able to pick up one, but not able to pick up the second here. As B side is going to be free, but bomb is not going down yet. So this is going to give time New York to rotate over and see what they can do. We do see number 7 on the huge flank. And so we'll kind of see who can pick up who, but we do see typical ninja trying to just sit here top office or bottom logs and see what he can get. Jakey Poo, not Jakey Poo. Jakey Poo is able to pick up one. Typical ninja able to pick up the second. And so it's going to be a 1v2 here. They know where Jakey Poo's at. Both these players are mid doors. If you just play together with 30 seconds left, you should have a win here.
Yeah, and Jakey Poo's going to get some nice timing there, able to slide out and get that kill. Number 4, Falafels, is watching the bomb from that mid-door cross, so Jakey Poo's going to kind of have to make a decision here. He's going to go for the defuse. Falafels is going to see him, hit him with that nade, hit him with some shots, and OGT. Really solid take of the B site there, able to play their life advantage and ultimately play it for a good positioning as well for Falafels to watch that mid-cross as well as get to see that bomb down and watch for Jakey Poo defusing as well. So solid bounce back round there. Now we're back to 3-2 scenario. You're only 1 round away from tying this map up. Solid round there from Old Guys Texas. You definitely wanted that momentum to shift back in your favor. And, if you win this round here, you're going to tie the map back up. And then that's really going to, allow you to kind of start progressing more forward through the map again to try to push this advantage here.
Yeah, Old Guys Texas, I think you need to go on a roll here. You do have defense. Seems to be unsuccessful for kind of both teams here, as we've seen kind of a back and forth on offense and who could just kind of control the map a little bit better. But so far, OGT are spread out. Woozy is going to take a ladder route here, able to get that first blood. Going to get traded out by Chong there. So it is going to be an even 3v3 here in this round number 6. And it's just going to be kind of the side of New York subpar, how they decide to play this post plant on A.
Yeah, and they're going to have 2 players close on that A site, and we're going to see number 5 go touch grass, watching the flank from the outside. So it's going to be all about catching timing here, but go touch grass is going to get a kill there. Chong's playing towards his outer fences. He's going to see a player, get some nice shots into Jakey Poo and secure that kill as well. But with 22 seconds left here, you guys are going to kind of have to hit something together. And we're seeing a very similar setup come in from the New York subpar from the last offensive set up one player. Oh my goodness, Chong is just ripping right now. Slothy's going to go for the rotation though. There's nobody on the defuse itself, so ultimately New York subpar are going to win that round, and Slothy just doing a really good job of getting lost there after he lost his teammate towards that arch as well.
Yeah, New York subpar doing their just kind of default setup we've seen these last couple rounds on offense, and it's going to work out for him. Slothy just gets lost there, but 14 or so seconds left, just checks that bomb and nobody's on it. So easy win for their side, going to be up 4-2.
Being up 4-2 in a map number 2 is going to put you in a really solid position to continue this map in your favor and go up 2-0 in this series. Old Guys Texas here, they had a solid offensive round going towards that B site. I'm curious to see if they continue to go back to that, because that's been where their success is overall. It looks like they are for sure. Falafels is playing up towards this mid side once again, looking for these players to slide out and shell them open, maybe get a pick onto logs. And the New York subpar team has been giving up the bomb site on B pretty much for free. But Old Guys Texas, especially this round, not playing super fast paced with only just the 1 player over towards that bomb site. Grass is going to get that first blood. Woozy's still watching for these players to cross over. Falafels, he's in office, not able to see Woozy there, so he's going to get shot, going to have to play his life and get out of dodge. And ultimately, your bomb carrier here is kind of stuck in no man's land, kind of looking for some here. Chong's going to get some shots down. We're going to see Grass with another kill, but the trade's going to come down from Falafel's side. Now we're going to do 2v2 here. Slothy's going to get shot again. We're just seeing nice, playing of your life coming down from Slothy, and the bomb carrier Chong is looking to meet up with his teammate here. It'll be interesting to see if they make the rotation out to be like they've been doing, or make the rotation to A like they've been doing, or they're going to chow A. Jakey Poo has some nice shots there. Falafels isn't there for the follow-up, so Falafels is going to be here in a 1v2. He doesn't have enough time to plant this bomb, so he's running towards the A site, but unfortunately, he's not going to be able to plant this bomb, not going to be able to get either of these two kills. And this round's number 7 is going to go to the side of New York SubPar.
Yeah, I mean, so far we got the intel that Old Guys Texas able to win 2 map 5 S&Ds, that they should be good at S&D, and so far we are just really not seeing that. I mean, New York SubPar are just doing exactly what they want on the map, getting easy post-plant setups on A that they've done pretty much every single time, and so Old Guys Texas, you're not out of this map yet, but you got to get 4 straight here to go, tie the series up 1-1 and take the map into a series into a map number 4 at least. But so far, New York SubPar have been the much better team here in Surge.
Yeah, New York SubPar has just looked really good here on the Search and Destroy, able to play, whether it's man up or man down. They've just been winning a lot of crucial gunfights, and ultimately, they've been playing their post-plant positions really, really well on the offensive side here. And they're already getting aggressive towards the A site here. Falafel's in his little cheeky spot, watching the bomb plant. Unfortunately, he's going to turn around, and the bomb is going to get planted here. He's going to see the player, but not able to get the kill. He's going to slide out, going to get taken out by Woozy. Typical Ninja's able to get a kill from the middle side of the map, but unfortunately from the 3v3 scenario here, you've got 1 player garage, you've got 2 players close on site. Old Guys Texas is going to need to find some lane to kind of sneak through here and get a kill, and that's going to be your opening there from Chong. There's only going to be 1 player left here on site, and if you're able to pinch him out, you should be able to get this kill. Throw somebody on top and watch these left players. Now they're going to know that he's garage, going to get that kill, going to get the defuse. Big defensive round there from the side of Old Guys Texas.
Yeah, and I mean, you needed that round. There's really not much else you could say. You still got a long road ahead of you here. Still need 3 more to go. And so far, we've seen a successful defense, but we haven't really seen a great offense from the side of OGT. So they're going to need to pull at least 2 of them together here in this comeback if they want it to happen. So OGT's got to do something. Honestly, they've been pretty slow. They've been playing pretty passive on offense. And, New York SubPar haven't been aggressive, so there's been just free map in the middle that no one's taking. And I think OGT's got to realize something and do something a little bit different here.
Yeah, I mean, on your offensive side, you got to do something a little bit different, like you said. You either got to hit this B point fast and get that bomb down like you did on the round that you won. And it looks like we're sending all 4 players here. We're looking to get aggressive fast, and that's going to be the exact play that they call out. There's only 1 player here close. That's going to be Woozy once again, watching the cross. He's going to see the players there, going to get shots taken down from him. He's doing a good job of playing his life, but this bomb plant is going to go down, and now New York SubPar is going to have to retake from across the map. And typical Ninja doing a good job of picking up the back line, going to force that player, probably Slothy, out of there. But Jakey Poo is going to be able to get that first blood onto Falafels there. Chong is going to go down as well. It's going to be left up to Drew here, close on site, and Typical Ninja behind him. Drew's going to get taken down. Typical Ninja is going to get chowed as well. Really, really solid retake there from New York SubPar. Able to find those initial kills, and then ultimately just break into that hill, just head on, and just ultimately win that map number 2. And I mean, we saw a little bit of life there in the Search and Destroy in terms of some contests, but ultimately New York SubPar being up, they decided to kind of play it a little bit slower, give up that bomb plant, and then play a really solid retake out.
Yeah. New York SubPar looking pretty solid here, even if you lose the next 3 of our second match of the night here between Old Guys Texas and New York SubPar. New York SubPar up 2-0 in this championship game here, playing Hacienda control. They are starting off on defense, so we'll see if Old Guys Texas can have a successful offense here. Starting off, they're able to get a few kills here as they're able to take some map control here, and on this A side is Chong with the jackal in his hands. This could be dangerous.
I mean, Chong ripping people with the aims on the first map and the second map, and just seeing this man with the jackal in his hands has got to, make the New York SubPar team quake once he starts to get those kills flowing. Ultimately, you're able to get close to 1 takedown on the A point, but your teammates are going to be looking to get killed and spawned by Slothy. Nice 2-piece from him. Touch Grass is able to get one as well. Falafels is going to be the last player out of his spawn, going towards this B point, looking to just shed a little bit of time here. He's going to win a big gunfight on Jakey Poo. That's going to be half a tick gone already, but 2 of the New York SubPar players are coming for him now as well. He's going to look for more, able to get some shots down, gonna get taken out. His teammates are here for follow-up as well, though. Drew's gonna be able to get a kill, and that's gonna secure his team able to get out of that archway spawn. And they're gonna be looking to fight onto this B site, nades, stuns, everything coming down. 2 kills coming down for the SubPar. Jakey Puda able to get 2 of his own, gonna get contested, gonna get child from 10, gonna get taken out. And again, once again, Waffle is gonna be the last player left close. But 2 of his teammates have already made it through the rock side of the map, and they're gonna be looking to make their way to plat. Jakey Poo is gonna get a kill there as well. It's gonna be 3 down once again. New York SubPar off to a clinical start here on the Hosty hard point or control.
Yeah, I mean, great point there. OGT, they were able to get a lot of 2 and 3 pieces, so I don't know what they're doing after those kills, if it's just an inopportune place on the map here, but Drew able to pick up a kill, Ninja able to pick up a kill, Grass is going to get a trade, and so is Woozy to make that a 2v2 here on the map. Last 2 players are going to be coming to rock side, going to be touching this A side just to get some time, or that clock stopped. Nobody's going to be making over to B yet. SubPar able to pick up 2 kills. Ninja here able to pick up another, and we just see kind of some trades going back and forth. But New York SubPar getting away with 1 tick allowed on defense here, and they're going to be looking to make a statement here on offense.
I feel like we saw, 1 tick on offense very recently as well on a Hosty control. I don't know why that's taken in my memory. Ultimately, really solid round there out of the side of New York SubPar. You're always happy only giving up 1 tick when you're coming to, especially the first round of defense, and then you're setting yourself up for success to kind of change that narrative onto the offensive side that you're going into now as well. So, you win this offense here, you're already up 2-0, going back to the defense, putting a lot of pressure on the old guys Texas roster. But even if you secure 2 ticks, it's technically a win as you're playing up on those ticks for that round 5 as well. So solid start. They're going to be looking to push their advantage here, sending 2 players down mid, 2 players up top, and they're going to make their way over towards this B site with only 1 player left up close. That's going to be Falafel's going to see touch grass there in the close section, is going to be able to get that kill, and then he's going to be looking to get the rest of these trades as well for his teammates. But some good kills coming down from the SubPar. Only going to be looking to slot the on time. He's going to get traded out. It's only going to be 1 tick secured on that B.
Yeah, and I know you mentioned getting the ticks and the importance of getting defense. I feel like Hosty is one of those maps that you could see 2 very successful defenses back to back, and hopefully we'll see that here with the old guys Texas, that they can hold a good defense. But I feel like it's just one of those control maps. You see 2 perfect defenses and then 2 perfect offenses. So it's really tough on kind of what side you want. I don't think you always want defense. It really just depends on the team you are. But so far, New York SubPar doing what they need to on offense, able to get that B tick pretty early. Still had about 2 minutes left to play. Just a little bit of a life advantage as well, but having to get this A point is going to be much more difficult here. I'm going to be looking towards Slothy here. He is in a kind of a flank position, able to at least put shots in towards one to get that kill. Finds another person log there. Woozy able to pick up that kill. And so they are here on A, ready to stack and ready to go.
Yeah, the stack's coming in on A. They're able to pick up on the down. Typical Ninja's going to get a nice position up top. He's going to be able to get one. Or Drew as well. And now we're just going to kind of see these trades go down back and forth on this map. And if you're, the New York SubPar, you're okay with trades. You're okay with continuing to push their life count even less and less into the deficit. And, at some point in time, you're going to have to touch this time like they're doing now, get some of these ticks rolling. And, old guys Texas here, you might have given up more ticks in the first round, but you're ultimately just looking to win this defensive round here. And they're doing a good job of spreading out across the map, being able to pick off the players that are trying to spawn kill them, and keep the New York SubPar players in their spawn towards this rock side.
Yeah, and this life advantage is even now from the side of old guys, just able to get the first initial kills they needed to on defense here. No one's really touched A site, and if they have, it's only been for a few seconds. So old guys Texas doing a good job of staying alive when they need to, not going 3-4 dead here. And as right as I say that, we see 2 going down. Players able to touch time, but we do see Drew able to pick up 1 kill of his own. We only see 2 players on A, so his first tick is going to roll in without any contest. Drew's in the back field, able to pick up 1, knows where that second player is. See trades coming down here, a little bit of a checkerboard pattern. Is Ninja and Chong able to work together on this point to pick up that last player, as we see Woozy last year towards Fountain, as the rest of the players are going to be coming towards this rock side.
Yeah, the rock side's going to be key here. Chong was able to help out his team clear off that 8 point. We're seeing 25 seconds left here, even on lives. But, with 25 seconds, you're going to be looking from the side of the New York SubPar to get a 3 or 4 down scenario here to get presence to kind of take control of this map. Uzi's the first one to start it off. Slothy is going to get taken out from garage side by Falafels, and then ultimately we're seeing the contest come down on spy or on time. Chong with 2 big kills to make it a third as well. Chong is flying around with the submachine gun, absolutely zapping these New York SubPar players on the offensive side.
Yeah, not as successful as a defense as New York SubPar had, but you still did win the round. You gave up 4 ticks. It's going to be 3 more than you gave up. So they are going to be up by 3 ticks. But if you're side of Old Guys Texas here, you really just got to put it on the side of New York SubPars. Get up 2-1 here. You got to win. I think you got to win this offense and then see what you can get on kind of a defense or 2 as you head into a round 4, round 5. But Old Guys Texas weren't very successful. They were able to get on B point, but only had 1 player there as everyone else fell last round. And so I think it's really important for the side of Old Guys Texas to do what they can and get a point here.
Yeah, I mean, Old Guys Texas winning this offensive round would be huge for them going back into the defense after a nice defense. We're going to see a TK come down, probably on accident by typical Ninja, probably trying to slide around off his spawn and accidentally hit the right trigger button. So unfortunate for there, but they're going to get to this B side first. Chong's going to be here in the time, looking to secure as much ticks as he can. He's going to get taken out by Jakey Poo up top. Drew's going to be down here towards mid with his other teammates, and they're going to step on the A point here, but really the A capture point is so hard to get without controlling Falafels with some nice shots there, ripping 2 heads off of the New York SubPar roster. We're going to see a 3rd player go down as well. It's going to be left to Woozy up, who's in mid, and unfortunately for him, you know, the Old Guys Texas roster is looking to stack this time with 2 players, and they're looking to soar this tick up as they're able to secure the first tick onto that B point.
Yeah, first tick again, you know, able to get that. We do see a DC coming in from the side of Old Guys Texas, so they are missing a player. Not exactly sure what's going to happen there. Not sure if that's been made aware by anything, but we'll see kind of as that continues here. But so far, we're going to see this round kind of continue and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, we're so far into the round that he's going to have to, you know, join back in if they want anything to happen here, but we may have to end the round afterwards to get him back in, and SubPar are going to be up 2-1 regardless. Either side, you know, unfortunate from the side of Old Guys Texas that they lose their player there, but you're able to secure 1 tick in a man down scenario. There's just not honestly not a whole lot that you can do there if you're not going to end the round. You know, being down a player just means that you have to play your lives even better. So ultimately, this round 3 is going to go to the side of the New York SubPar. And we're going to kind of have to wait and see what happens here. We're going to see if we're going to see a map restart or what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, depends what happens if they're going to follow the handbook. But handbook is going to say after that 15 seconds or a kill comes down, DC is just going to play the round out. Results of that end of the round are going to stick. And then players should join back. So we'll see what happens here on this one. But we should see kind of a map here to CRL action. Sorry for that, CK. A little bit of a miscommunication. We are back here from this quick break here. This control is going to be tied 1-1 after the restart. Old Guys Texas had a player lag out, but he is back in the lobby here, and we are continuing this offense for the side of Old Guys Texas. So far, New York SubPar doing exactly what they need to. Tick almost coming down. We do see a contest here. Typical Ninja able to put some shots on into 1, make that 2. Slightly team kill there coming in, but we do see a contest. And the side of Old Guys Texas are here to at least pick up this last bit of the tick. And start to get A down a little bit here. As you see, number 4, Typical Ninja could make a play here for his team and do something a little bit here for the side of Old Guys Texas.
Yeah, Old Guys Texas out to a good start, able to secure 2 ticks. The rest of the teammates are here to support the Waffles and get the rest of these New York SubPar players off the point, but 3 of them go down, and New York SubPar are going to be able to clear this tick off and ultimately look to kind of push and keep the spawn trap going like they've been doing on this Hossie so far. Like Wolfie had said, you know, we're going to be tied up 1-1 here based off of what happened in that previous round with that player DCing very early. So no advantage here. It's going to be the first team 2 rounds is going to win this map number 3. But so far, New York SubPar off to a solid start on this defensive side.
Yeah, they're continually able to get this contest coming in towards B, able to wipe those players off. So Old Guys Texas here, you either need to get some wins on B or you need to take your focus towards A, because B is obviously not working super well for you. That's the second time that's happened. They are down a couple lives here, but that's probably not going to make a huge difference. They do got to get a point first. That is going to be a 3v3 left on the map here for the side of Old Guys Texas. But they do not have a lot of map presence here. Trying to just find some players and get some kills here. Drew should have a free kill here towards B. Unfortunately, he's going to get traded out. So side of Old Guys Texas continue to just kind of trade map presence here with New York SubPar.
Yeah, and I mean, Old Guys Texas, with 15 seconds left here on time, you really got to get some map presence, and you got to have a couple of kills go your way, and you got to stack that point so you can get one of these secured. They're off to a good start here on the B side. Unfortunately, Falafels is going to get taken out with 2 of his teammates, so that's going to be 3 dead. These players are going to be off spawn again. Number 2, Chong is going to be the only player close that can stop this clock if he wants to. He's not able to find any kills so far. Typical Ninja and Chong able to help out mid. The rest of their team's there for help as well. They're looking to go towards this A point now, so we see that first tick coming up. And if they keep stacking, they're going to continue to see this tick rise, and another kill is going to go down. There's going to be a couple players close towards the log and office side. It's going to be left up to Chong here, alone on point. He's going to be looking to secure that second tick. He gets the progress. Typical Ninjas in for the support as well, but ultimately New York SubPar going to win that defensive round.
Yeah, we saw Old Guys Texas there. I believe they were able to get that second tick on A, so it's going to be 3 ticks for them in total. And so that ties them up in tick count with the side of New York SubPar. So Old Guys Texas, if you want a defense, you're going to have to slay out and be pretty much perfect here in this defense. And this will be map and match and championship point here for the side of New York SubPar. So if you're able to win this offense, you're going to be taking home a championship.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're looking for on this offensive side. Definitely looking to close it out here if you're the side of New York SubPar, looking to get active over towards that side. You didn't have a ton of success on your first offensive side. You were still able to secure 4 ticks total, so that did put you in a solid chance for that round 5. We're going to see an unfortunate teammate come through, 2 kills, 3 kills coming down from the side of OGT, and already New York SubPar's roster is all going to be off spawn here, and Old Guys Texas is in a good spot to spawn trap them. We're going to see a big win in the back by Go Touch Grass, and Chong's looking to hold this middle of the map, and all these New York SubPar players are going to be coming through the rock side, and Old Guys Texas kind of turn around and kind of let them get out of that spawn for free. They're touching that 8 point. Drew's close. He's able to get that player off the time. We see a contest coming down. Ultimately, kills are going to go towards the favor of Old Guys Texas. But there's still 2 players from New York left up, and that's going to touch grass. Last left single window. He's going to get a nice kill there as well. So able to kind of keep some map presence there for his team, trying to make that response.
Yeah, so far so good from the side of Old Guys Texas. Only allowing a little bit of progress on A. They are going to get that tick going down as well. Jakey Poo able to pick up 2 for himself for the side of New York SubPar, looking go towards that B site. Number 1, Drew is over there by him. See if he can get this flank on him and get that kill. But we see New York SubPar able to pick up a couple kills through the middle of the map. With Jakey Poo and Woozy able to do what they need to. That's going to be 2 players on B. That tick is going to confirm that they will be on defense for round number 5 if we get there, but they're looking to end it here as we see a fight lost there towards Platt. That second tick is going to come in. We see a contest coming down from Tin, and Chong just making the absolute moves towards Tin to clear off that player, but Slothy is on A, making a little bit of a distraction.
Yeah, and Slothy was nearly able to secure that A tick for his team as well to kind of keep that pressure up, but ultimately the kills are going to go towards the side of the West Texas initially. Now we're going to see the kills kind of favor towards the side of the New York SubPar. 2 players left here on the A capture point. Some good shots going down towards the log side. These 2 players are still stacked up, and if Old Guys Texas isn't fast about this, they're going to see that A capture point disappear here pretty quick. And it's already halfway through. We're seeing the kills go towards the side of New York SubPar. We're going to see a slide out in Chow. Typical Ninja is not, or that's Chong's not able to get all of them. So with 1 tick left here on B, they've already got their rotation over. They're already starting this capture point. Things are looking pretty good for the side of the New York SubPar.
Yeah, Old Guys Texas got to go too. He's not even going to be able to touch the point before that is over, and that's going to be New York SubPar. Pretty easy, 3-0 in this series. You're able to win that championship. So congratulations to the side of New York SubPar here in this bronze division. See you guys in silver next year.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be seeing a move up in the ranks based off of that championship. Really solid, 3 map stretch out of the boys in the New York subpar there. Really solid hard point, really solid search and destroy, and a really solid, control. So overall, they just played better.